What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome for the first time. It's good to see you. My name's Doug. We're going to be reacting to the third Bon Iver album on this channel, and also, I believe, his third album, period. 22 a million, Bon Iver. If you've seen the first two reactions, you know how I feel about Bon Iver. He's been lately one of my favorite artists. Just catapulted himself into like one of my favorite artists of all time. The Bon Iver self-titled project is like one of my favorite albums ever. Just it feels like it was made for me, like catered to my music tastes. You know what I mean? Like I love the indie folk sort of vibe that Bon Iver brings. I love his production choices, the way he layers his vocals. That falsetto is just immaculate. Like it really feels like sugar to me, just like super sweet and yeah, I love diving into his projects. So I've been on a binge lately, and we're going through his discography, and I'm super excited to jump into this one. I was mentioning before we started the recording too, he keeps his albums short and sweet, man. 10 songs, 34 minutes. That's like perfect, dude. So we're gonna dive into this. We're gonna take some requests here on Twitch. Afterwards, we're gonna listen to some of your song suggestions. But if you're watching this afterwards on YouTube, I really appreciate you, first of all, for being here. Follow me on Twitch though. Watch these streams live. It's a lot more fun that way. You get to be active in the chat. A great way for you to support the channel as well is to support the channel on Patreon. That $5 tier gets you access to these videos early, uncut, ad-free. You don't have to wait for the videos to drop on YouTube afterwards. And also, just another great way for you to support the channel is to request an album reaction. I'll react to any album you want for $30 if you use that Streamlabs link that's pinned in the description. It's just how I've been monetizing my videos lately as well, since YouTube demonetizes and copyrights all of my videos. So, with my plugs out of the way, it's good to see everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for being here. Let's jump into 22 a Million by Bon Iver. This should be a ride, man. It should just be a blast to listen to, honestly. And it should be on the more relaxing side as well. Don't expect super high energy this video or anything like that. This is probably going to be one of those more laid back videos, but those are just as good, man. I really appreciate those as well. So track 1 is 22 over soon, I think. I think that should be over soon. Yeah, let's get it. Lacobus, what's going on, man? It's good to see you in the chat. You caught me as I was doing the intro. Sorry, I didn't ignore you.
Where you gonna look for confirmation? And if it's
oh, it's Jake. What's going on, man?
So as I'm standing at the station,
that one looped vocal chop in the background already feels like slightly different to what we're used to from him.
it might be
It's like he's using the vocals as the horns.
there I found you marked in constellations. And there isn't ceiling in our garden.
These guitars sound so rich.
And then I draw an ear on you.
Here are the horns. All right.
So I can speak into the silence.
It might be over soon.
I love the way he's sort of building this track out with different sections and shit. That one horn just riffing.
Oh, when I have carried consecration, and then you expelled all decision.
How's my week been? Pretty solid. I actually finished my final project today for that computer science course I'm taking, so gonna dive into the next course, but I've been pretty busy this week with that, but I'm glad I got that done.
Within our eyes there lies a scissor.
It might be over soon.
Oh, what? This drum loop is filthy, dude. Oh my god.
I'll culture
Oh my god, I'm gonna have this on a loop, dude. And these vocals sound so sick over this. That fat ass bass that just came in is fire too. Buckified. Oh my god, dude, I'm like obsessed with this. This definitely doesn't feel as wintry as some of his previous stuff. But it's just as elaborate, it's just as grand. Wow, dude. Was not expecting this. This is different to what I'm used to from him, but I absolutely love it.
I remember something. Heard the heron hurried away. When first I breached that last Sunday.
Dude, how creative is he with these vocals, man?
Low moon down the yellow road. I remember something. That leaving wasn't easy, all that heaving in my rhymes. And I'm certain that it's evening, that it's now, it's not the
I know Kanye is heavily inspired by him with vocal processing and shit like that, and they made Lost in the World together. I also think he showed up on Donda too, but
I remember something.
I'm not familiar with too many of their collabs.
Being Russian kissing on a night, second to last. Finding both your hands, a second sun came past the glass.
I love
And
this.
oh, I know it felt right. I had you in my grasp.
This is just so sick, man.
Oh, then how we gonna cry? 'Cause it once might not mean something. And love, a second glance, it is not something that we need. Honey, understand that I have been left here in the reeds.
The way he separates the vocal layers is perfect.
My feet up from the creek. And I see you. Turn around, you're my 18. Turn around, now you're my 18. Goddamn, turn around, now you're my 18.
Every single thing that you can do to music is like a tool. Autotune's just a tool. You can misuse a tool, you know what I mean? You can misuse it and it sounds wonky, or you can use it creatively and correctly and make it sound really cool. People who say autotune ruins songs, that's like saying that a guitar ruins a song. Pianos ruin songs. Like, it's literally, instruments are nothing more than just tools to make music with, and autotune is the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. If autotune ruins songs is like a cold ass take, then pianos ruin songs should also be. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. That's the way I listen to music. That's the way I see it. You know what ruins music? Singers. What? That last track was fantastic. It was 0 instruments. It was just him, and that was awesome.
Is the company stalling? We had what we wanted, your ass.
Hey. The vocal chops, adding that bounce. These pianos sound sick.
Word from the former. I'd be happy as hell if you stayed for tea.
I know so well, but this is all there is.
This is how we grow now. A child ignored. These will just be places to me now. The foreman is down.
When we leave this room,
We're rising the stairs.
Oh. That's like the same type of people that say rap isn't music.
Staying at the Ace Hotel. If the call would allow, I would just be floating to you now.
Holy shit, dude.
Pass to let it pass on.
This is so different to Bon Iver. I love this. The way that bass and that those drums sound together, oh my god, I'm floating. Dude.
here in this room, this narrow room, where life began when we were young, I smile.
The 3 albums, this being the 3rd album that I've listened to so far, that I'm listening to right now, they sound so distinct from each other. I love this.
After you tied me in the driveway of the apartment I was being, sent your sister home in a cab. Said I would have walked across any 1,000 lands. I didn't need you that night. Not gonna need you anytime. Just gonna take it as it goes. I could go forward in the night, but I better fold my clothes.
Dude. I wish I was high right now. God damn. Oh man, this sounds so gorgeous, dude. He's such a brilliant artist, man. And it's not like every album gets progressively better because they're so different. It's tough to compare them. It almost feels like every album is just great. And every album is just a shift in his sound. Not even an evolution. It's just like a shift. Just changing the vision every time around and always excelling. He's so talented.
Sharing smoke in the stare up of the hot car lot. The sun shine hard on the video spot.
This is more along the lines of what I was expecting with this album.
Sure as any living dream. It's not all in what it seems.
Like, I just love hearing him over these folksy guitars, man.
And the whole thing's hauled away. A woman empty rolling up, you're rolling up, you're holding it, your fabric now.
Oh,
Hallucinating Claire. No, the snowshoe rattle yard on.
horns.
There's no kissing anymore. A woman empty, rolling up, you're rolling up, you're holding out, stripping for Can I?
Oh, Flaherty's always busy with something, man. She's so active. She might even be making music in the background right now. She's working on a project.
Fold the map and man the gap. And I told the word companion. And I made myself
Oh no, you're good. I get it. I do the same shit. Bro's pretty gender neutral to me.
comes always off the page.
Bro, bruh, man.
Holding on to rolling on.
It's almost like immediate. I bookend my sentences with that shit.
So fine, so nice.
I love this one. It's like this seems like an evolved take on some of that folk stuff he was doing on Bon Iver and on For Emma Forever Ago. I really love this, man, but I could listen to this guy all day. All right, what the fuck? What the fuck is this, dude? My wife just texted me a picture of my dog. Look at this. Why the fuck is she just staring at a brick wall? And so close. The fuck is she on, bro? Just a lunatic. Rolls off the tongue. I've called my mom bro before. Yeah, I do that shit. I get it. Bro, I swear to God, she's gonna kill me one day. Chances of your dog killing you are slim, but never zero. What song is this? Oh shit! 666. Yikes. I wasn't aware Bon Iver was a Satanist. I like him more now.
Six is hanging the door. What kind of shit to ignore? I've cut the cloth. Ooh.
Hey.
So cold. I don't know who to rate. I don't know who can call up all the questions. We know that I'm red, come to clean our name. I fell in love. I heard about it. I heard about it.
This trend of his using vocal chops almost like perks to add bounce, love it.
So it's not in your class.
Oh, he brought that bass in so smoothly.
Help me reach the heaven for the one will ask. That's a better than dice.
More?
Moving out two separate lines, ain't there some kind of quandary? Wandering, take me into your bones. What is left when I'm hungry? I've learned about it.
No, it's not a necessity. I know very little about music theory. Whenever I haven't made music in a while, but I used to just play it by ear, man.
Learned about it.
When it sounded right, I would keep going, and when it didn't sound right, I would fix it. Tweak it until it did.
I'm still standing. Still standing in the need of prayer.
As long as you're not tone deaf, you should be fine.
The need of
You should be able to figure out what notes sound good together. Knowing too much theory might also...
I don't know the path.
I've heard lots of people who are, you know, really knowledgeable about music theory and stuff like that, and they say that there's like this process where at first, the more you know about music theory, the less creative you actually are, because you're trying to be technically perfect. You have to keep studying and push through it and get so good at music theory that it just becomes second nature, and you can get back to being creative and free with it, you know what I mean, and improvise and shit like that. So I feel like at first, that ignorance really is blissful and allows you to be creative, you know, and once you start getting into it and learning more, it's sort of, it's going to feel like you're actually less creative than you were before, and that could be pretty disheartening. So I'm not saying don't learn music theory, but I'm saying that, you know, if you don't need to know to start. In fact, you'll probably feel a little freer at the start, and then you'll go through a little bit of a rough period where you're actually learning and practicing and getting better, and then it'll go back to being free and creative again. But yeah, it's just one of those things that you just gotta just start, just get into it, just do it.
I'm still standing.
Rewind a little bit so that I don't want to keep talking over the music.
Learned about it.
Ooh. What's this? Thanks. Wifey brought snacks. Just a magic plate comes out of nowhere. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, that's good. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let's keep going.
It's left when I'm hungry. I've learned about it. I've learned about it.
I haven't been editing my videos anymore.
I've learned about it.
The time I used to spend editing, I just spend making more videos.
Still standing in need of prayer. The need of prayer.
Maybe I'll go back to editing eventually.
What kind of path of a man? There's long lines of questions.
I love those chirps and those blips and those chimes.
But what do you lose to concede? Yes, it's hard to believe when I'm so full of sleep. just come up for your need. Please, please, please. I can't admit to conceal. No, that's not how that's supposed to feel. Oh no, it's not for fuck the fashion of it. I've laughed about it. I've laughed about it. I've laughed about it.
These drum fills at the end are awesome, dude. Wow. Can't believe we've got 4 tracks left.
The math ahead, the math behind it. It's smooth water. The math ahead, the math behind. Water. Remember us now. Have the home for moon water. I'd hardly run and find it.
These soundscapes he's been creating throughout this project are just so addicting to me. Like, it's getting to a point where I'm thinking maybe this dude just drops 10s. Like, that's just what he does. You know? Oh, the transition. Oh, man. It just gets better.
Philosophize and figure what I haven't held. You called my canes, they tore through it all. Falling fixture, just the same thing. say nothing of my fable. No, what on earth is left to come? Who's agonized and all through it all? I'm underneath your tongue. I'm standing in the street now, and I carry his guitar. And I can't recall lightly at all.
I just love his voice. He's got such a soulful voice, man. I could really listen to this all day.
Too much for me to pick up. Oh, lots of work forgiveness in. We've galvanized the squall of it all. I can leave behind the harbor. I will run around it.
You can't say this isn't like hypnotizing, dude. God.
Still can't stop it.
Hypnotic? Hypnotizing, hypnotic?
Along the fire. One more time, just pass me by. I'ma make it half the night. All that wishes.
The horns accompanying his vocals, man.
To walk aside your favor. I'm an estuary king. I'm keeping a cave, you're coming on. I'm burning, let me coming. I will run. Have to crawl. Can't stay for your pursuit. Carry your blood on faded time. Come on now. Shed eyes, I told my failure. To the street. Curiosity to see. And the dogs on the road. Clean out the love, the labor. Without survive. Treat the poison.
Man. He really has me like speechless. Like I really don't know how much else to say. How else to say how much I enjoy this.
Well, I've been coughing fires. Well, I've been caught in fire. I've been caught in fire. Oh. Well, I've been caught in fire. I've been caught in fire. I've been caught in fire. What comes prior to?
Oh man. Fuck.
I've been caught in a fire. I stayed down the other night. I've been caught in a fire. I stayed down. Without knowing what the truth I've been caught in fire. I stayed down the other night. I've been caught in a fire. I stayed down. Without knowing what the truth is. Fire. Fire.
Bro, yeah. I really am like befuddled at this point. What's good, Richard? Last track. This man is a god.
Must have been forces that took me on them wild courses. Who knows how many poses that I've been in. Them the main crosses. Hockey gives me mind. I cannot really post this. I'll flee the signs. I worry about rain, and I worry about lightning. But I watch them all till the light of the morning, marking the slow song roll in the highlands.
Yo, if you don't like this, don't talk to me, bro. I can't talk to you if you don't like this shit. I can't have that type of person in my life if you don't fuck with this. This is crazy, dude. That's fair, Flaherty. I mean, I'm also not always in the mood for this, but God, is it good. There's like a gospel, country, folk energy to this that's like, it's like it's all of those and none of those at the same time. It's so strange. And it hits me right in my heart, man. Wow. Right after Bye Bye Bye, obviously.
So I can get posted, partial to the bleeding vine. Suppose you can't hold shit. How high I've been, but a river don't know it. To climb out and need a line, to slow among roses or stay behind. I've been to that grove where no matter the sources, and I walked it all But it harms me, it harms me, it harms me, I'll let it in.
22 a fucking million by Bon Iver. God damn, dude. Wow. Man, I said it at the start of the video and I maintain he's rapidly becoming one of my favorite artists, like ever. Ever, dude. I can't believe it took me this long to finally find this guy. Albums, we've heard For Emma forever ago, we've heard Bon Iver, and now we've heard 22 a million. And what I love about it is listening to For Emma, it's so raw, it's so sort of like intimate and introspective, and really it's almost like it's just him and a guitar. That's really what it just feels like for the entire project. Like it's just, there are some really cool arrangements, vocal arrangements, layers, but it really is more of a subtle sort of a relaxing kind of an album. And Bon Iver feels more elaborate and a little grander. It's more intricate. There's more production layers on top of the vocals. The vocal processing gets a little more experimental. The layers are still just as elaborate, but there's also some auto-tune, and there's, you know, a lot more horns. There's just a lot more orchestration on Bon Iver, and it sounds more full. And 22 a million is like taking all of the elaborate sort of grand feeling that you get from Bon Iver, but experimenting with it and making it sound a little more, giving it a little more edge. There are some distorted drums on this. There are some really interesting vocal effects that he puts on his voice to distort it, where he does the bass with his own voice. He uses vocal chops as percussion to add bounce. Like it's just, this is his Yeezus or whatever people are saying nowadays whenever they hear something that's a little more experimental for an artist. But this is just like, it feels like a logical progression in his discography. It feels like he's still evolving. It still feels like it's him, but it's just a different shift in what he wanted to do musically, and it still sounds just as good. It's a lot less wintry, and I say that a lot about Bon Iver, but I mean literally winter is in his name. So, you know, For Emma feels like fall, Bon Iver feels like winter. This doesn't feel like spring or summer. This is just like him experimenting. It's like him but gritty, you know. It's really, really cool though. I really had a fun time listening to this. I cannot wait to listen to I. Like, and honestly, I'm seeing that it was released in 2019. Bro, it's been 4 years. Like, I'm ready. Give me something else to listen to when I finish with this, because I can't get enough right now at this point. Like, I really can't explain it. Just how addicted I've been to his music recently. And I heard Bon Iver first because it was a special request, and so I was finally forced to sit down and listen to it. Not that I didn't want to sit down and listen to it in the first place, but just because there's always new music dropping that I have to get to because it gets more views. And so the older stuff kind of starts getting further and further behind. And I'm so happy that I finally had to sit down and listen to it, because god damn, dude, like I'm addicted. I'm addicted. What is this? Heart of Gold, his most recent release. He's a feature and it released this year. Okay, so he's still out there making music. So I'm hoping that he drops a project. Honestly, I trust him to deliver something that's not rushed. I mean, here we saw For Emma to Bon Iver was 3 years, and then it was 5 years until 22 a million, and then it was 3 years. And so, it looks like maybe it's going to be five years again. So next year, maybe we'll get a Bon Iver album. Who knows? I hope so, man. But yeah, no, I fucking love it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, man. I really appreciate you. I told you how you could support the channel at the start of the video. I'm going to tell you again. I have not been editing my videos because I like spending the time that I would have spent editing, making more videos for you. And so YouTube has been copywriting and sometimes outright blocking every single video and taking the revenue. And that's fair. That's fair game. It's copyrighted music. Send that money to Universal or whatever. But help me to keep making these videos by supporting the channel on Patreon. That $5 tier will get you these videos early, uncut, ad-free. You could also request any album that you want for $30. It's a great way to support the channel and guarantee that you're going to get a video that you want to watch from me. Or you could just follow me on Twitch and watch these videos live as I record them. I would really appreciate that, man. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Until then, stay safe as always. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace out.